Good morning, guys, gals. Ted from Pewview Farms here. Wonderful, beautiful Tuesday morning here in Western New York. This week, we're going to head back up to the machine shed and we're going to continue working on the 5610 Ford and the Farmall Super A. We're going to get those headlights put into the fenders of the 5610 and we're going to start digging into the Super A. I told you guys that I was going to need some assistance and stuff like that, but there's only one way to learn stuff, and that's to dig into it and make mistakes. So you guys are going to get to enjoy the ride. So that's what this week's in videos is going to entail. So I hope you guys enjoy it. That being said, guys, if you enjoy my videos, please like them. If you enjoy talking to me, please comment down below. And if you really like the content that we're giving you guys, make sure if you're not a subscriber, you hit that subscribe button and the little bell notification beside it so you guys can be the first ones to know when we release a new video here on Pewview Farms. I look forward to talking to you all. All right, guys, gals, you can see we're up here to the machine shed. Like I said, we're going to spend the next couple of days up here messing around with projects back here behind us. Pretty excited to just get going in on this stuff. I got some good ideas, and good ideas usually don't go really far here on the farm, but wait, we're going to give it a shot. So if you guys remember here, we were having trouble with the headlights mounting on the fenders of the 5610 Ford due to the punch outs were too big for the hardware that was sent to me. So basically the headlight would just fall out, only being held by the wires. So we had to make grommets, washers, and we cut some steel. Looks like it's about 2.5 by, we'll call it 4 inches, 4.5 inches. Okay, we got a dry fit of the homemade washers made by Pewview Farms Expertise Fabricating Services. And, well, I guessed on these holes. I was drilling them and like, man, I don't have one of these headlights to see what the heck size was coming through. And that was a perfect fit. Score! Before, after the product is installed. Awesome sauce. Radio, crappy radio station. No antenna. Tell you what, guys, we're going to improvise. We're going to make this baby work. Stay tuned. Well, like I said, barbed wire's got more than one use here on Pewview Farms. Homemade. Here we are working on this headlight again. Yes, this is the old headlight on the fender that was on there. This does not match. I want to take it off, but the penetrating oil that we did let sit on this has not penetrated. And I've spent the last half hour trying to get the nut off the back of it. So we are improvising. There she be, folks. Destruction of the headlight. Yes! For sale, one owner. There, we got the other side going. We are rocking and rolling on this. Looks like from a distance. Hey, let there be headlights. We all like headlights, don't we? Especially when they're turned on. All right, now that we got these in, now we can just sit back here, admire the homemade brackets and everything like that, and decide what we're going to do with the wiring. Like I said, there's pre-existing wiring all right here. It's pretty messy if you ask me. Gonna have to find a hot wire and get these hooked up and see what's going on. But I guess probably the good thing is or probably the smart thing to do would be test it off a battery just to see if they even work. While we're messing around with these fender lights, we're also going to be mounting the 2 rear spotlights for the back. So when we're working at night, mowing hay, raking, whatever it's going to be, we have light in the back. And a faithful, loyal subscriber, I wish I could remember, I'll have to go back in the comments, suggested just mounting them right here to the fender. There's 2 holes right here in the fender. Previously, the previous owners of this tractor had this mounted up off of a nice little bracket. I was thinking of doing the same thing for that side too, for the other light. But the 2 lights I have will fit in one of these holes, and I think that's the way we're going to do it. It's going to make it a little more stiff, a little more flex resistant, I think, and I think I'll be a lot happier with that. The plus to making these videos is you always have this as future reference. You know how when you're taking something apart, somebody always says, take a picture of it so you can go back together the same way. Well, we don't intend on putting all this wiring and everything back together the same way. Look back into the videos and kind of have an idea how it's wired. And I can look like gold when I put it back together. Victim number 2 of the day. For sale, clean one owner. Brain fart. Can anybody tell me what the brain fart is? All right, brain fart solved. We got the half. The rear spotlight's mounted.
What we're going to be doing here is we're going to start destructing this, starting to take stuff apart. And my Superman powers, I believe, without doing this C-clamp, I know I can help this off. Yeah. Look at that, like nothing, like butter. This thing is mint condition. It's got the patina of parade, showroom, you know. This thing's gonna go parading all over the place. Look at that. Farmall Super 8 thought of everything when they built this. We'll hop over here to the other side. Hold the coat hangers. Look at that. Yeah. We're gonna send this off to PureView Fabricating. This thing's gonna look brand new when it gets put back on.
So what you guys are looking at here is the Farmall Super A, and we got lots of exhaust ports. This is the something off the air, I think, because I'm pretty sure this is some kind of oil bath. I do know that. This is the queefer for the exhaust, and that is the, let me think here. What is this? I know, I looked all this up before I started talking to you guys. This comes off of the turbo diesel engine, 6.8, 10 liter. That's probably just where the flames come out, so we'll just call that a flame extrusionator. Right there, we got our float bowl for the fuel, I think. That's kind of neat. It just sits up in this little washer right up in there. And this is just kind of a doohickey that holds it up. See? Like, I could pull this right out right now and drop it and break the glass. I think that looks clean. Don't you? As it stands now, I do know that this is the oil pan. I do know that that's where I'm going to be draining the oil. These things right here, I'm not really sure. I imagine you just twist and turn these, and one's for a 30 weight and one's for a 90 weight. What do you guys think? This is for leaning on, like, pulling. This is for the pulling mode, and this is for parade mode. A mess. Making a mess. Yeah. Tank's dry. Tank is dry, dry, dry. And I'm sure that little thing right there isn't supposed to be. Looking at it too, I see over there where that green crud is at there in the one corner. That's where the fuel comes out. So that does not look good by any means. I don't know if there's a screen underneath there or what's going on. Actually, shooting this video really helps because I can actually see a lot more. Yes. Oh man, that looks nasty. Look at that. No wonder why this thing runs like a gem. Dropping the oil. Dropping the nasty, nasty. Well, I don't even know it's nasty. That might be actually really good. Got antifreeze in the oil. Is that bad? think as we're letting chocolate pudding come out of the bottom of the pan, we're gonna take this off. Whoops. What is that? Even that don't look real healthy. Wow. I got my work cut out for me, I think, on this. Look how dirty that is. Ooh, that don't look healthy at all. Alright, I think this is the last of the fluids here. That petcock worked out really well. I figured that was going to be froze, but we're going to drain this radiator too, because I tell you what, everything and anything that I've drained so far looks very unhealthy. And of course there was nothing here in the gas tank, so, but that is just, well, it's a culmination of everything, but it's still pretty nasty. Alright guys, we got the carburetor off. I got so excited. Things were coming apart. It was able to come off of this flange right here. So that being said, it had this kickback atomizer right there that had to come. You know, we had that little pin that's right there. We had two of those. So that kickback atomizer coming off of the centrifugal force clutch, and this was a miniature kickback atomizer, and that is just coming back off of the little handle right there, I guess. So now that we did that, this carburetor's freed up. We did take the supply line off of it, and nothing drained out of it. That's because the gas tank's empty. So basically what I've done here is I got some parts and pieces. I got some nasty looking stuff that needs to be cleaned up.
Item that needs to be pulled apart on this that would contain any kind of fluid whatsoever. And I believe this is the oil filter. But there's a little gauge right here on the side of it, and it says oil on it. So we got some help. I pulled there's a little drain plug on the bottom of this. I pulled that to see if there was any fluid in it, and that's a big fat negative. So we'll just throw that in there quick. It's got a bolt coming up through the we'll call it the housing. We're gonna set the housing bolt right up there on the workbench. And this was already pre-done. Because I'm gonna tell you, I struggled for about 15 minutes trying to get this thing on. I was twisting on it, and it just, I don't know. I got it off though. So here's the oil filter. I don't know if this is a reusable, cleanable oil filter. Like I said, I'm gonna take all these parts, and we're gonna go to a parts washer, and we're gonna clean everything. And I'm going to, no, this is not reusable. I don't think it is, because it's got a NAPA number on it. NAPA Gold 1172 104 DDG1. So we'll have to look up and get a new filter. Everything is just cruddy on this. So man, this thing is in dire need.
All right, we got the front hood ornament off, and as you can see, it has seen better days. Pretty simple there though. We had one bolt right there to take off, and one bolt right here on this shroud hood Ken fender keeper thingy-mabobber right there. We were missing one, so we didn't have to mess with that. So we're just getting this stripped down to as much as possible, all fluids drained, and then we're gonna go from there. Yeah, we found some more stuff I think that's gonna need to be drained. This is the rear drive shaft, whatever you want to call it, and I wonder if that's got to be like a higher end gear oil. Even that didn't look healthy. So we're going to let that drain out. I don't know how much this thing holds. But we are starting over fresh with all fluids in this thing. And, ay, ay, ay. So I guess I was wrong. I found another drain plug. This is over underneath the gas tank. So we got her loosened up. Let's see what this looks like. Oh man. That turned out really bad, guys, and I know you guys got that all on camera. That had a Mach 10 pressure on it. That thing, look at the mess. Whoa. Sorry. Whoops. Here, let me figure out what the hell's going on here. Look at the tractor. I just gave the tractor an oil bath. Unfreaking real. And I gave myself an oil bath. There we go. There's the aftermath. Can you believe that? You know what they say about stuff that isn't used for a long time? Gets pressurized. Well, let me tell you, that damn thing was pressurized. Holy crap. I am soaked in ancient, dusty, greasy, crappy oil. And my clean garage floor and my clean Ford 5610 is, oh man. Thank you, Super Clean, for sending me stuff to clean up my mess. All right, guys, gals, I want to remind you that this month, February, we're going to be doing the Lock and Lube giveaway. So make sure you guys stay tuned to next week's video where we will announce the full Lock and Lube set, basically. This is a $106 value that Lock and Lube presented to me, and we are giving it away to you guys. So stay tuned to next week's video and enter for a chance to win this in next week's video. All right, guys, gals, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Everything was unscripted, basically. Like I said, the Farmall Super 8, I knew it was going to be a chore getting to get it going. I didn't know I was going to run into the issues that I ran into yesterday. As you guys can see, we do have antifreeze inside the block. No longer it's drained, but we have issues there. So this is going to be a little more in-depth project. So I want you guys to stay tuned as we're working on this. We're going to steadily, progressively work on this all winter long, however long winter lasts. And we're going to get this going hopefully by spring. So I got to line up on somebody that's willing to do some engine work. We might need to get it re-sleeved. The carburetor is going to get rebuilt. I ordered a rebuild kit for the carburetor, and it just so on and so on. So I'm basically at a standstill till I get this engine apart and get the carburetor rebuilt. So guys, stay tuned for those videos. Every Thursday we post, and in between, whenever. But every Thursday is a guaranteed video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please do me a favor. Hit the like button. It does wonders for all of us creators / YouTubers. Comment down below. I enjoy sitting down, getting back to you guys, reaching out to you, you reaching out to me. And subscribe if you already haven't. Subscription is huge, and it's a key to a successful channel. And you guys are the ones making it happen for me, and I really appreciate it. So subscribe. And basically all that being said, I look forward to talking to y'all real soon.